This is, excuse me, a damn tasty slice of pie. I've had a lot of slices of pie in my day, but this is one of the best. Now, I would love some ice cream on this pie. I know, don't tell me. Ice cream on pie is too sweet, but I want this pie to be just as sweet as you are, Marty. Say, is that a woman talking to a log and a small man dancing backwards? Huh. Well, I'll be damn fine slice of pie.
At the end of last episode, got yourself some papers that you were going to spend some time reading to find out what's going on in town, because you needed to read between the lines.
Wink.
I'm going to give you some summary of newspaper headlines that I'm guessing that you don't dig so far, but kind of skim the highlights. You would have seen several stories warning people of hungry mountain lions that are in the area that have moved in due to drought conditions down south. And they say to be cautious, go in groups, let somebody know where you're going to be and when you're planning to return, and have the proper precautionary equipment and that sort of thing.
Does it have...
At no point did anyone's parents think to say, oh, by the way, if you're going out into the
I'm sure
woods that surround this entire town, watch out for mountain lions.
Take your Swiss Army knife.
It was a long time ago. It's fine. Ash has a knife. Is there like a particular location that these attacks are happening? Or is it just like all over the mountain?
They mostly say in the national park area. They're making it seem like that's where this is mostly going on. They said that they've had park rangers out hunting lions. No, none have been found, but they've found signs, is what they say.
Okay. How old is this paper? Like, when are these attacks happening?
These papers are from the last 2 weeks. And you've seen several stories about each of these topics that have come up.
I just want to make sure I got my range right.
Yeah. Another thing that you keep seeing is no more sleepy summers. New development in the area will lead to economic growth and tourism. Everybody's here. There's a whole bunch of companies interested in the area. This town's going to be booming. We're going to have people all year round tourism kind of things.
Because of our wolfmen in beryllium.
Yeah. In our hotels, I guess. I don't know, skiing?
Yeah.
Yeah, our
mostly the beryllium.
Yeah.
Summer skiing.
Last is only one story that you find. However, this caught Spirit and Fawkes' eye. So after 25 years in business, one of the oldest establishments in town, Nick's Bar and Grill, went out of business. This is surprising to you guys because you had no idea that they were having hardships. It's one of the only other restaurants in town. You guys know Aiden. Aiden was supposed to be on this podcast, but was not. And yeah, so it seems odd to you because you didn't really notice a drop in crowds. In fact, you guys have been experiencing a lot more business because of the people in town.
Because you shut down Nick's.
Yeah, because we get all the overflow.
What'd you do?
Yeah, we put them clean out of business. Just
by just having fantastic pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they didn't serve pizza.
No bar pies?
God, that's
the original mountain pie.
Those are the main headlines that you guys kind of notice in the papers that you go through. And then we will kind of start off on Sunday as a new day as you're coming back together. Today, you have your hike with Jim and Old Man Crothers tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Right.
Middle-aged man Jim and Old Man Crothers.
I mean, they're the same exact age because they went to high school together.
Age ain't nothing but a
Although
number.
probably, Old Man Carruthers just looks crustier.
Well, sure.
You know, as some old men are bound to do. Some age more gracefully than others.
Some more crustily, you know.
Some of us look like we're in our 20s until we hit 41, and then
Downhill.
Little cat.
and then we wake up one morning and go, oh my gosh, what happened? I used to be boyish. Yeah.
So we spent the night reading newspapers. I mean, I guess the only other thing is, to go to the library and go back there because that's where we met before, and
That's
just
a good
at least
place.
tell each other,
When is our grad student friend?
Lucy was gonna call you guys, or was
Tuesday
gonna
or
meet you
something.
on Tuesday.
Tuesday. That's
Yeah.
right.
the
That's right.
rock.
So
Yes.
we're scheduled to go on the hike with Carruthers and Mr.
Yep.
McFeely on Monday. Anyway, library. Here we all are. Yep.
Library.
Okay.
This library, not
Yep.
Dragon.
And like any good Midwestern library, they don't open until noon because all of the good churchgoers go all the way to East
Sunday.
Falls.
Blue
Oh,
Laws.
church. I forgot.
For church?
There's probably no churches. in town.
There's no churches in town, so they have to go to
Fun.
East Falls.
Are you sure we're in the
Weird.
Midwest? Because that
Yeah,
does not sound like the
there should
Midwest.
be.
at all.
Yeah. I was like, why is there no church?
We should have
weird.
twice as many
Land is
churches as
cursed.
bars. Yeah.
It's like-
The ground's going sour.
Is
Two
it
for every
is
corner.
it desecrated land? Like they can't build a church here?
Oh man!
Oh my God.
Oh, that's my new conspiracy theory about this town. It's just
Maybe
like a
we
million.
hang out on the
Well,
curb in front of the convenience store
That's
like
right.
normal teenagers.
Yeah.
They have one of those for sure.
While we wait for the library to open,
Mhm.
we should totally be sitting there drinking
And-
Slurpees.
Yeah, I was gonna say you went in and got a Slurpee.
Yeah. Blue wackadoo, baby.
Did you mix all the flavors?
That's right. We suicided that Slurpee. We wheezed the juice a bit. Yeah.
So I don't know if that is what we're doing. Fawkes is going to be there, and he's going to actually have these newspapers with him, and he's just kind of be freaking out about Nick's Bar and Grill. Be like, guys, did you know that Nick's Bar and Grill is closed?
No, I didn't. I mean, we like
I mean,
never go there because we
yeah,
always
I
go
mean,
to yours. So,
Yeah, I mean, I get that. Not like we've ever gone there. I mean, but
Yeah.
you know,
Wow.
like, and then he shows them the article. Like, it's been closed for a while now.
It's been closed for about 2 weeks. Like it happened at the beginning of your papers, and
Haven't you guys been super busy?
Yeah, but like Aiden, like he didn't say anything about it, so I just like
Probably because he's not around anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
They
had
had
to
to
leave
leave
some
town
school
or
with it.
something? Are they still here? Like, when's the last time anyone's seen the owners?
you guys saw Aiden on the last day of school. Those of you who would have been in 8th grade,
Aiden's the kid,
I mean,
right?
he signed my yearbook.
Well,
he definitely said, "Have a great summer."
Yeah.
It said,
know,
stay
Aiden-
cool.
yeah, but like Aiden might not know about, his dad's business or whatever. So,
I'm sure he knows now.
Like,
yeah,
I
I
mean,
bet.
maybe we
That's
should
a
stop
bummer.
by
They
his
had-
house.
They had the best pizza in town. What's the
What?
bummer?
What? I pretend I didn't hear that,
Hmm?
Jill.
They didn't even have
What?
it.
Oh, come on.
It's just weird, though. Like, I don't know. Like,
It's weird that we've got so many people coming into town and any restaurant went out of business.
right? Like,
Hmm.
especially a bar. Like people like to drink. So I hear.
Maybe they
I mean-
didn't close because of money.
Maybe this happened. And Jill pulls out the article with the mountain lion attacks.
I mean, okay.
Still no. I don't
I
think
went to a restaurant when you're in a mountain lion's stomach.
I don't.
I don't think that's how that works.
It would take more than 2 weeks, wouldn't it, to like run out of money? I don't know.
No, I meant they got eaten by lions.
Well, sure, but like,
You
wouldn't
can't
that
run the
be
restaurant.
reported?
I don't know. None of us even realized the restaurant had closed down until
I guess
10 seconds
so.
ago.
If it's being reported in a newspaper, though, they probably talk to the owner. Does anyone know what Aiden's dad's name is, or their family? Or
Nick, I would assume.
It was, in fact, Nick was Aiden's dad. Aiden's last name, I don't remember. Fonzarelli. It was Aiden Fonzarelli, absolutely.
Fonzarelli.
Aiden Fonzarelli.
Let's go.
Aiden.
Fonzarelli.
Aiden got bullied a lot, for sure.
That's why he named him Aiden.
That's why they named him Aiden. Yeah.
He definitely wasn't Irish. It was only because of the first syllable.
That's right.
Is anyone friends with Aiden?
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty close. He used to hang out at the arcade all the time.
Oh, okay.
And
So I might have run into him. So
yeah.
But I mean,
sense.
she's shy. She doesn't really talk to anyone. So.
Yeah, he was always on the Gaduga machine. What the heck was it called? Gaduga?
Galaga?
No,
Sorry,
Gaduga.
The Korean knockoff.
Yeah.
We couldn't afford the Galaga machine.
Yeah, he was really good at it.
By this time, would have already been 20 odd years old.
Pretty sure he's got the high score, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, if you went and looked, it says
Wow.
F for Fonzarelli.
Aiden Arthur Fonzarelli. Yep.
Well, I know where he lives. Maybe we could stop by, see if he's okay.
What are you gonna say? Sorry, your dad went out of
Sorry
business.
for your loss. I don't know. What do people say when you
Sorry for your
restaurant
loss
shuts
of
down?
regular income. I don't know.
Probably not that, huh?
Or we could just say, "Hey, what's up? You want to go on an adventure involving mountain lions and lights and beryllium?"
Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, maybe we could just cheer him up. Find out.
I mean, if our place shut down, I would love for you guys to come over and say sorry for your loss.
Have some
Yeah,
beryllium.
I know you. I don't know. But if you're friends, then it shouldn't be too weird.
Yeah, no, it won't be
It
weird
was
at all. Nothing is weird between friends.
Well,
Fawkes, I think
You
there are some
haven't
weird
had
things.
many friends, have
Yeah.
you?
That's beyond the point. Anyway, you guys
You
read
got
anything
me.
else interesting in these newspapers?
I mean, there's just a lot of tourism, I guess, with the houses and the condos and stuff being brought into town.
Oh yeah,
so.
that's really ramping up, huh?
Yeah, I guess all the stuff with my dad is probably working with that too.
Well, that's
Here-
good. I mean,
Here's the weird thing about that. Like, I get during the winter season, making more condos and timeshares and stuff for people to come in, but why is anyone coming here during the summer? This place is dead for 6 months out of the year.
yeah.
Well, that's the point, right? Is to make it not dead.
Well, yeah, I know that. That's what we're trying to do, but
What's on offer?
already.
Maybe they're gonna build
Yeah,
a water park or something.
Oh, that
For the
would be
summer.
so sick.
That'd be kind of cool.
So, Ash, does your dad know like what kind of, I guess, attractions they're expecting to have people want to come here in the summer?
I guess I haven't asked about that. He was just talking about condos and timeshares and that kind of thing, right?
I will say that the papers probably do allude to the fact that they are hoping that the national park brings in more. If there are more accommodations and more businesses, basically, to sustain the town,
And
that
Sasquatch
people,
sightings,
that people will want to
Maybe,
stay
yeah.
there and and do reservoir activities and
Okay,
that
that's true.
sort of thing.
Okay, yeah, that
I mean,
makes sense.
national parks are real fancy these days. Okay, well, yeah, I guess it's just the parks. I mean, there's lots of pretty places here, so maybe
Yeah.
they're just gonna
Guess
hope
so.
that bringing people in brings other stuff in.
Well, I guess then the last thing that we need anyone to know about is mountain lions and werewolves and weird lights and whatever the hell else is going on in town. So
Maybe that's the draw. I mean, it would be for me.
yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah, there's towns that are built around that, so I guess.
What we need is a UFO crash. I mean, Roswell's been booming for years now.
Okay, but Jill, I've been talking about UFOs since like day one.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need
But we
lots
haven't found anything.
though, to talk about UFOs to get you to
Oh, Spirit. I don't actually think there are UFOs. I just more meant that it would be a good story. I don't. Oh, kiddo, I don't want you to think that we're not alone in the universe, because it's pretty much just us and then darkness.
Wow.
Yeah, we probably missed it by a few millennia. Even if there was life, it was definitely like alive way before, or will be alive way after us.
I mean, it was most
Never
likely,
ever
yeah,
touched, because time is endless. And,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everything will eventually end in the death of the universe.
Spirit,
Yeah.
you don't have to listen to these two.
Listen, Fawkes, I already tuned out.
Me and Jill.
I stopped listening a while ago.
Yeah.
Our existential dread is on the same wavelength.
So, are you guys taking your suicide Slurpees full
Yes.
of different flavors?
Mine's done. I finished it already.
So much brain
You didn't
freeze.
want your dad to see you snacking.
Yeah, no, I might get in
meals.
trouble.
Oh my
It's sugar. God, you know sugar's addictive, right?
No.
Astor's parents have this weird thing about mixing flavors.
Whoa. Whoa.
Are you
Your
guys-
Slurpees!
Are you guys walking with your Slurpees
Yeah.
to Nick's house?
We can't get anywhere. We can't go anywhere else.
Yeah,
or we can't
it's
travel
gotta
any other way. Yeah.
kill a couple hours before the library opens.
I
Yeah,
think
so-
she's asking because, bikes for this kids on
Oh
bikes.
yeah,
are
we're
incredibly-
biking. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so you're biking over.
So go bug
That's for a
Nick.
while. Yeah, we're gonna go bug Aiden for a while. Yeah.
So when you get to Aiden's house, there is a for sale sign up in his front yard, and like they are actively packing a moving van.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do we see Aiden outside
Yeah,
helping?
Aiden's just like putting all of his like boxes of mixtapes and
Oh no!
all
No.
his grunge rock
Oh.
posters, you know,
T-shirts with-
all
yeah.
all the band t-shirts that he got.
All his flannels.
With the Looney
Yeah.
Tunes saying rude things and yeah.
Many pairs of Doc Martens and chains. Yeah.
Bart Simpson shirts.
That's the heaviest
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Fox kind of runs over to him and is like, "Whoa, Aiden! Like, what is going on? You're moving?"
Oh yeah, I've been really busy. I had to pack up everything. We sold the business. Like we had to get out with like somebody made us an offer, and we're moving to Denver because now we've
Whoa.
got money.
Whoa.
Who? Whoa!
Like a rest- you opening
Someone
a
bought out your.
restaurant or something?
Yeah, it's I don't know. They needed an office, and like it's one of the company, I don't know. It's like Colorado Housing something. I don't know. But they wanted to buy it, and they bought it over its value. So like we can now get a house in Denver, and we're gonna start a new restaurant down there.
Wow.
It's gonna be better than
I
Casa
wonder-
Bonita.
Oh, Aiden.
Wow. Casa Bonita has a water slide. Even
There's
They have waterfalls
waterfall.
and divers and sopapillas.
Am I the only one that doesn't know what this is?
Oh my god.
I have no idea.
Lee, you live in Colorado.
I
I
moved
know what-
here like 6 months ago, dude.
I even I know what Casa Bonitas is. Come on now.
I'm sorry, yeah, I don't know what it is. Please tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry,
It is
I don't
the
either,
most famous restaurant that all the kids in Colorado want to go to for their birthdays. It's a huge pink building
Yep.
with a fountain outside.
Yep.
Inside, there's a
might have
waterfall,
this.
and they have cliff divers.
Mhm.
And then they have like a maze of caves that you can run through, and somebody named Black Bart will chase after you in a monkey costume. Like
It's classic stuff, man.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
absolutely the worst. And everybody wanted to
Yeah.
go there.
Black Bart is not actually part of the restaurant. He's
It's
just
just the guy who lives.
he's just a guy in the caves that they can't seem to get rid of.
Aiden,
Well,
I
good for them.
wish you all the best in becoming better than Casa Bonita, but
That sounds impossible, but okay. Then.
No, my family's always wanted to open a real fancy Mexican restaurant.
oh, really? Really? Okay.
My grandmother, she's from Mexico, and we have all of her recipes, and we want to, we want to make a really fancy Mexican restaurant. We're going to be so much cooler, and instead of cliff divers, we're going to have other kinds of performers. It's going to be great. We now have the money to do that.
That was really vague, but I like it.
I was trying to think of what else they could do to out-top.
Parachuters.
Oh man.
It's a huge clip.
In the medieval times where they
Yes!
Yes, it's a medieval.
Or, you know,
Ooh.
My dad has always wanted to own a medieval time.
I kind of thought we were, like pals. Were you gonna tell me you were moving?
Oh, sure. I'm sure I would have gotten around to it. I've just been really busy.
He looks at the
Whoa.
moving truck.
I
Okay.
Money changes people.
Really, Jill? I didn't
Mm, sure does.
Right?
Oh, okay. And you definitely haven't seen any mountain lions around here, because that would be silly, right?
In town?
No, I mean like
no.
around your bar.
Oh,
There.
no.
Still in town, Fawkes.
Definitely
know
not.
To
Do
be
you
more
know-
specific.
Do you know what company bought out? the
Yeah,
ball?
so they were like called like they're like a company that wanted an office building in town, and so their name is like Colorado Housing
right.
something,
Right.
and
Sounds totally vague and made up. Was your dad actively
Why?
like trying to sell the restaurant? Or
no, they just came in and offered us a whole lot of money.
Well, what? Why
That's
that building? It's a bar. That's not going to
That's
make a very
totes
good
suspicious.
office.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
Our
just-
building is great. It's right on Main Street. It's
Yeah.
got great parking. Just
It's
like
on Main
Moe's.
Street. That's doubtful, but okay.
I mean, Ash, isn't this kind of like what your dad's like getting into? Like
Well,
just
yeah, that's
buying
what
stuff
that-
and building other stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Guess it's not that weird. It just kind of sucks.
It just seems strange. If you want more tourists to come in, don't you want more restaurants?
Oh, I'm sure there'll
Yeah.
be more restaurants. It just won't be us because
Oh.
we've got lots of money now.
Right. Well, I mean,
Okay.
Denver's cool. Got
Yeah.
some good record stores and stuff there.
Yeah.
He goes and he asks his dad, and he says, "Yeah, it was Colorado Housing Enterprises LLC."
Enterprises.
Chell.
Choke.
Chelk. Shay.
Well, yeah, I guess that's
CHE.
great.
They're Sandinistas.
They're trying to send messages.
Hmm. Well, okay. I mean, that's cool. I wish you lots of luck.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Our new restaurant is going to have an actual Galaga machine, not a
Oh
knockoff.
man.
Ash
Hey,
is
Gabby is
like,
pretty cool though.
I
Ash
guess.
is like trying to be like hint to Jill and like Fawkes, like let's get out of here. This guy.
This place is dead anyway.
I want to talk to you guys, but I don't want this guy here. so-
All right. All right. Well, yeah. Good luck, Aiden. Nice knowing you.
Oh yeah, we're hoping probably we're gonna take off today. I just had to put the last of my, the stuff that I really wanted to keep with me, like all my mixtapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, if you open
Blacklight
the restaurant, you
posters.
gotta tell us what
Your
it is.
reality
and then we'll,
bites
come
poster.
visit
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
All right. Well.
the last of my flannels.
Yeah.
We're in the 90s, everyone.
Yeah.
We're all wearing flannels. The middle,
Fawkes literally is, yes.
At least, around your waist. Like, if
Right.
Yeah.
At the
Just in
very
case
least.
of
Guys,
breeze.
I'm gonna try and go
Fire.
see Pearl Jam in Denver this summer. It's gonna be great.
Whoa.
'Cause now that we're rich, I can probably do that.
No way.
Yeah, probably at Red Rocks. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
I've heard about that place. I know that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's cool.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
All right. Stay cool, Aiden. Throwback.
to like a couple days ago.
Yeah. That's how deep our friendship runs, man. A couple days ago.
Not very deep, but
All right. We can go have a powwow now.
Trying to think.
Talk about him
96.
behind his back.
Pearl Jam in 96. Oh, we would have been done with by then. Lame. Aiden would
Not
be the
cool
guy.
anymore.
They were
No.
definitely still touring.
Yeah, they're still touring, but I mean, not cool anymore.
Whatever, you're just jealous.
No.
No. Convincing.
Whatever, guys.
Right.
I really
10
have
came
to.
out like 5 years ago.
Okay, Jill, let's say goodbye, Jill.
Fine.
Everyone's
Fine.
chill.
So after you guys have kind of ridden across, because I'm guessing you're like holding your slushies on your handlebars and you're just kind of meandering. So probably as you're leaving, it's getting closer to noon, so you guys can kind of head back toward the center of town.
Okay, so they definitely bought that building because there's something there, right?
Yeah.
We should.
I mean, I think it's because
That
there's
was
gonna
fun.
be something there.
Well, I mean, they could have bought any building. but
Right? Why that's so much?
That
for
one
one?
specifically. Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
Like
our
for offices?
mom and dad got an offer like that?
I think your mom and dad would have taken that offer if they did.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
crap.
that's why that this building did. It's the location. It's something.
You
there's
have
something.
a strong feeling that if your parents were made an offer, Spirit and Fawkes, that you would know about it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have
Because-
been like.
Because you would be moving right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be the
You'd
one.
be moving to Denver right now.
You
Yeah.
all.
You'd bought
Aiden
a
didn't tell
spaceship,
you how
right?
much above
Right.
above
Right.
market
I
price
mean,
they paid.
Maybe
Right.
maybe our parents just aren't sellouts.
I mean,
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a price.
That guy totally wasn't going to tell me he was moving. Totally wasn't going
Yeah.
to.
Great friends you two were.
I gave him a lot of quarters. I should have asked him for them back.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
afford it now.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
screw
how
that guy.
how they forget.
Man, got a real Galactica machine. What a dickhole.
Galaga, Jill.
Oh man. Okay, this just keeps getting worse and more confusing.
It's like someone's buying the town.
Is
Oh.
that just the life we live now? People coming in
maybe
and
it's like Disney or something.
oh, that would be kind of cool.
Disney Colorado would actually be, I mean, pretty lame, but
Right. Uh-huh.
but I mean, I guess if I'd probably check it out. If it actually came to town.
Just to make
How
sure
your
it was
dad would
really
know
Just,
late.
just to confirm how lame it
How
actually
lame it
is.
was,
Yeah.
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 You could probably go there like whenever you wanted, but
Oh no, I have to ride Space Mountain again. Oh,
So lame.
lame.
All right. Guess we're at the library.
they don't happen to have like city plans or anything, do they?
Probably anything like that, you'd have to. Well,
Like the town hall or something.
Town hall.
probably
Yeah.
probably at the town hall.
Yeah. That would make
Okay,
sense.
they might have a map or like the iterations of the city. Yeah, well, maybe we could find like something weird that used to be there. I guess we could look at newspapers. I'm not really sure, but
Well, we've got lots of those.
yeah.
What if
And we should definitely like go there though, right, guys?
Look, it's got to be linked to the
There's
weird
nobody
beryllium.
there,
Like I
probably.
can't, like
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they power spaceships or something with that stuff.
I thought you didn't believe in that.
Man-made. I know we went to the moon.
Oh,
okay?
man-made, right? Mm.
Oh, that was a
Government-
hoax, actually.
What?
That was a hoax. That wasn't real. It didn't actually go to the moon. That's what my dad says, anyway.
Oh, okay. Your dad says, okay. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Got to be true. Whatever.
Well,
Going to the moon.
let's let's just start looking for clues about the building.
Are you guys going to that building or to the library?
Library first.
Okay.
What are we looking for at the library? Just to.
I want to look for if there's anything that might tell us what buildings were there in the past or
Okay.
what this building was used for in the past.
That's a good idea, or interesting idea.
As
Sorry,
you
go
guys
ahead.
pull up to the library, Agnes is getting there and unlocking the door and is like, "Whoa! Again,
Morning.
guys?
Good morning, Agnes.
2 days in a row.
We love learning.
Yeah.
I guess you do. Come on in." And she's starting up the computer and checking the
take a while.
voicemail and
She's pulling the cord to start the computer.
It'll take an hour to get that done.
Blow me
Yep.
cold.
first she has to listen to all of the voicemail messages on the tape and like take the notes and the while you were out pad. So she's getting everything settled as you guys go to your table. If you were to look, there is not a whole lot of, there's maybe a couple books about the town history, but it's more about like when people first settled here. There's not much about the actual town.
It's because we know the building's on Main Street, right? So is there any sort of like historic district in this area?
I mean,
or,
that's
like,
definitely
Well,
just the
definitely
buildings
that.
along Main Street have been here the longest.
And I can't find like any pictures of like where I think it might be and like anything in these old documents or anything or books.
Probably a town hall would be something like that, but at the library, it's more like
Okay.
history of the area when it was settled. It's not like history of buildings. This is too small a town.
Could we look up Colorado Housing Enterprises?
Oh,
Ooh, can we look
Is
up
there-
the
In like the yellow pages.
Agnes would tell Asher that she's definitely allowed to use the internet to look something up on, I don't know.
Prodigy or
Prodigy.
Studio
Yeah.
Prodigy.
To
Netscape.
Netscape, look up something on America Online.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she has no idea how to turn that on. So, but I'm pretty sure you know how to deal with that, Asher. So, sure. And she goes back to listening to the phone messages. And she says, "Oh, Asher, this one is actually, this is for you and your friends."
Does she like hand me the phone? Like, can I
No,
hear it?
she gives you a little while you were out.
Okay.
And it says,
No.
"From Lucy.
Oh.
Please don't touch or get very near that rock. Trust me on this one.
Oh.
I'll talk to you on Tuesday."
Oh man, Spirit.
Who has the rock? Who has the rock?
She does.
We gave it to her.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
We're okay.
But we know
So
where.
don't go back. I guess.
Spirit,
Yeah.
you're totally gonna die.
How much?
That's
Look
not
how
cool,
pale.
Jill.
He's looking pale already. Don't you think he's looking pale?
I always look pale.
Yeah, but this is
Little
like a metal toxicity kind of pale. This is like I was playing with uranium for the past 3 days kind of pale.
Rainy.
No, like elephant foot pale.
Yeah, absolutely.
You look fine, Spirit.
I don't even know if that happened yet. It
No.
happened yet, right? That was 70s, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh, what's that on your neck? Is that another head? Are you growing another head?
2 heads are better than one,
Alright,
so
Jill,
you know.
Fox.
McQuaid! Get to the reactor!
He's fine. fine. It's gonna be fine.
No, you're fine. I'm kidding.
She's probably bluffing anyway. It's probably really valuable, and she just wants it all for herself.
I mean, yeah, but we already gave it to her, so I'm guessing she doesn't want a bunch of dead kids on her hands.
I mean, maybe.
So let's not go back to the cave.
So Asher, you start hunting and pecking away, looking up Colorado Housing Enterprises LLC, and you don't find anything. Can't find this company online.
Nothing?
Nothing.
It's not on the internet.
Get the... Agnes, do you have a Colorado phone book?
Oh,
Like
sure.
maybe-
Like the
maybe-
big one? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
got
big
it.
one. Yeah, the
For
one.
the whole area. I've got
Yes,
it. And
got
she
it.
brings it out and slams it on your table.
We check the yellow pages first under Realty. Look for Colorado Housing. Nothing. Check the white pages next.
Nothing.
Check the blue pages in case it's a government.
Green ones. I don't know what the green ones were.
Nothing.
There are no green. Come on now. Come on.
There was pink ones. I remember pink ones,
They're
but
all
I think that was
colors.
like the coupons, wasn't it?
I think-
Usually at the back,
Yeah, I think the pink ones might have been. I don't remember. Blue was government, white was residential, yellow was companies. These guys aren't in the phone book either.
That's weird.
Maybe it's a new company, and that's why they have so much money. You know, like one of those weird startups.
Is that
It's like a
thing?
rich dad that like buys out a bunch of stuff. You know?
Oh, for like his rich kids?
Yeah.
His kids are the worst. Trust fund babies.
Yeah.
I don't know. What if it's like they're a front, like for the mob or something?
It could be, but why would they build offices? Usually, don't they usually have like restaurants?
That's what
For
they're saying. Well,
mobs?
yeah. That's what they're saying it is, an office building. And who's going to go like check out an office building? That's the boringest building in town. But if you're actually running some sort of money laundering organization,
But why would they put it on Main Street then? If they're trying to like have a mob business that's going to be undercover that they
because
don't
you
want anyone to go
hide
into.
in plain sight.
You really know a lot about this kind of thing, Jill.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
What?
What?
I don't think they're Spanish.
Asher, come on.
Well, I just think
it
we should
stinks,
check out the
whatever
whole-
it is.
Yeah,
It's bogus.
there's something weird.
Ash, you think your dad would like have ever heard of them, like in his dealings?
I mean, yeah, maybe. I guess I could ask him.
Yeah.
I could ask
I'll
my
ask him
dad
at
too.
dinner
He's-
tonight. Yeah.
Oh
He's
yeah,
trying
he
to
probably
sell
knows
it.
other rich people, right?
Yeah, and he's been trying to he's been talking to other companies about buying the stealing. Maybe this is one of them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But Malcolm's usually pretty good at doing his research. I don't think that he would just. But then again, you wave enough money in front of a guy, and he owes my mom a lot of alimony.
Okay. Well, maybe name drop them to your folks and
Yeah,
see if
Yeah.
they know anything.
see if they recognize it.
Guy's handing a lot of alimony.
Okay.
So, like, really watch their face though, so that you know, like, because they might lie about it, right? Because of the money. So
like
yeah.
like read the body language.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are like next level.
Look, the man is going to try to bring you down your entire life. You got to know how to look out for them. You got to know when he's trying to sell you something.
Yeah, no, Dad talks about that a lot.
Yeah.
Your dad is the man. I hope you realize that. He's
He's pretty cool.
He's a man,
Your
which
dad
makes him
is
the man.
Pretty sure.
I think you're saying the same thing repeatedly, but yeah, I feel that.
Spears just like pats Fawkes on the shoulder, like it's okay. So
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my dad is definitely a pawn of the patriarchy. No doubt.
No doubt. Good band.
I guess the only other thing to look into if we don't want to go over to the bar today is like the mountain lions, but we're already going to go hiking with Jim, so I guess maybe we could ask about that or look around. But I really feel like we should maybe like ask the park services first about like, I don't know, I'm like all suspicious. What if it wasn't mountain lions? Did they actually see any?
Yeah, it's wolfmen. I know. I think we've been.
What's up?
Okay, so in the paper, they said that they had been looking and had not found mountain lions.
anything. Yeah.
I knew it.
But they had found signs. That's all they
Right.
said.
Like mangled bodies.
Like mangled
That's
coyotes.
pretty good.
I could be a park ranger.
With poster board that says a mountain lion did this. Lying right next to it. Yeah.
Very convenient. Yeah.
Very convenient.
It's
So-
fine.
Look, park ranger fine. If we go out to the woods with Carruthers and why does this company that doesn't exist buy out a random bar in town? I want to see what's going on over there.
Yeah, is Main Street really that great?
Exactly. Why would you ask way over asking price if it's just for offices? You don't need office buildings to be in the middle of town. They could be anywhere.
Yeah.
So why would they throw a bunch of money? And look, I've been in Nick's. It's not that nice. So
At the very least, I could scrounge for some quarters because Aiden freaking owes me.
he owes you.
At the least, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
let's go. Let's
Down.
sneak in.
Okay, so it's only a few doors down from Moe's. It's actually very close. So as you go by, yeah, everything's really close.
Very
As-
walkable.
So as you get there, there is a sign in the window that says closed permanently. All the windows have been boarded. Like it
Okay.
was glass fronts, doors at least, and then some windows. Everything has been boarded. And there are now chains on the front door with a padlock.
Oh, no,
That
no,
seems
no,
really
no.
weird.
However, you would know that the layout of Nick's is very similar to the layout of Moe's. So you guys would know like where their back door is,
Basement.
where the windows are up top, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, I could see doing this maybe in the middle of the winter when it's going to be windy and snowy,
Right.
but
Or
wha-
it's been empty for a couple of months, but
Yeah,
you don't
2
board up
weeks.
the windows. Yeah, unless you don't want
Yeah.
anyone to see
and
what's going
like,
on.
why is the
inside.
door like that? This is like a horror movie.
The door already locks. It's got a padlock. There's there's something. There's something
There's
hinky
something
going on in
there.
there.
We gotta get inside, right?
Okay, well,
Just
I have
looking
a
around for a
crowbar.
lock.
No.
Oh,
No,
wait, wait,
don't
hold
break
on.
anything.
Jill,
No,
Jill,
they might have
what?
security.
What?
Jill,
No.
Don't break anything. We
I'm
have
pretty
to.
sure they have a back door. Like we could just go
Oh.
around back,
Okay.
or maybe.
Let's see
I
what we
mean-
can find on the property first, and then we'll try and get inside.
And I mean, like Fox and I know how to sneak into our place, so I'm sure we could find a
How?
way in.
Off the record, yes.
I can't tell you. Fox would have to kill you.
Uh,
Oh my
for-
gosh.
I would never do that, Ash. I would never.
What, do you already have bed sheets tied into a window up
No.
there?
Just keep them prepared for emergencies.
Never.
I've got bed sheet ropes prepared in every building in this town, just in case.
It's all Plan 6.
It's all planned out.
Okay, well,
Uh,
let's just check the back door. Maybe they forgot to, chain and padlock the back door.
Yeah, I guess I kind of want to like look around and see if there's anything like weird on the property, like check over by the dumpsters, I guess. And yeah, while we're around the back, and I mean it's a restaurant, right? And they're trying to make it into offices, so yeah, I guess just is there anything that stands out besides the
Is
chains
there
on the doors?
any
and
single
stuff?
window they missed?
So as you
Peek in.
as you go into the back, you would know that there are not, except for the second floor windows, there are not windows in the back of the building because that's
Mhm.
where the kitchen is.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But there are like vents for like the ovens and stuff. But
Crawl through the vents. Crawl through the vents.
so
Sorry.
I
I'm
wanna-
gonna die hard this shit.
Yeah.
as you look at the back door, Fawkes and Spirit, you are very familiar with what the doors on Main Street look like, on the back doors of them. There has been a new door installed with a fancy lock.
Oh. I mean, that's not like ours at all.
Yeah,
Like
well,
a digit, does it have like a keypad?
No, it looks way heavier duty than any lock.
In this town, I guess.
Yeah. What it doesn't
Real
look,
good lock.
it doesn't look like it's an emergency with a bar, to like emergency exit kind of thing that you would need in a restaurant.
Okay.
Which is
Well-
probably what the door looked like before.
Yeah.
I want in now more than ever.
I mean, that's not what an office door really looks like either, is it? Like,
That's like
Well, Fawkes, I guess we have to go in,
Sorry.
the secret route then.
yeah,
This is, by the way, the middle of the day.
of
right.
course. But we get in trouble if we go out at night.
We're a back alley. Who's gonna see us? Yeah.
The back alley that is like where the parking lot is for the building, just like it mows.
You're just making things difficult now.
All right, we got to look at it.
I want you to be creative.
All right, boost me onto the
I
roof.
mean, what? Distraction?
What's the secret, guys?
Yeah.
What's the entrance?
Yeah, I mean, Fawkes just said like
The roof?
that's one way,
There are second story windows
Okay.
and the air vents.
and air vents.
I mean, we could keep a lookout. And one of you could Spirit, you could scurry in and then unlock the door from the inside and let us in.
Yeah. Can you crawl in through like the stove vent? Like above the fryer, maybe?
Oh, that sounds
It's
kinda-
pretty big.
The
Yeah.
fire should be shut off. You'll probably be fine.
I can't imagine it's been on for 2 weeks and the building burning down.
I mean, how a bunch of high school or college kids, stuff happens.
Yeah, just like knock out the filters and everything. You should be able to get down.
Good way to
Yeah, we
collect
could-
insurance money.
I would say that probably Spirit is the only one who could fit.
Good fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you could open the door for us. And we
Right.
could all
Yeah,
get it.
I guess I could try that.
So you'd have to boost
I
him
have
up.
food
Like
for
two
that.
of you would have to boost him up. And so how would you guys want to do that?
I think Fawkes and I are probably the strongest. And
Maybe.
Asher, you're probably going to have to be lookout.
Okay. I can do that. I have a thing for this. Just 1 second. Where is it? Oh shoot, I forget what it. Loyal. That gives me when I help somebody out, they get +2 instead of a +1, I think. I think that's what loyal is.
You get to add 2 if you give them an adversity token.
Yes.
It counts for 2.
2, yes. I want to help Spirit do that and give an adversity token.
How do you think you need to go about this?
Well, I mean, I came up with the great idea of going through the vents in the first place.
I'm sorry. I more meant, are you using flight to try and like be sneaky?
Oh,
Are you trying to like? Yeah, I want to know. Like,
brains,
is he
just thinking of how to get in there. Oh, how is he doing it?
Yeah,
Okay.
how is
Yeah.
yeah? Like,
Yeah.
are you pulling yourself with your brawn? Like, I want to know.
Brawny child.
Yeah. sure.
Beachy
Charm
boy.
might be the vents.
I mean,
No. Charm would be a long shot.
Hey, Vince,
Yeah.
you're looking very corrugated today. How's it going?
I'm not sure that I could use grit, but yeah, probably brains or brawn because those are my like moderate.
Great. Yeah.
I think grit or brains could work.
Yeah, determines
mean,
how
if
well you
you'll-
can understand a problem. And it's
Yeah,
a
if
problem.
you'll let me grit it out, then I'm gonna roll with that every time.
But I also want one of you to make a charm roll because this is to kind of camouflage what else
Mhm.
is going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll do it.
the charm roll is going to be higher, honestly, than the grit roll.
I'm
So
gonna
the
tell
charm
you.
roll, is going to be a 13,
I'm gonna tell you all right now. I'm not going to be making that charm roll.
and the brains or grit roll to actually get in is only a 10.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna
Alright.
still do grit because that's my D20.
Okay, so Asher is doing the charm.
I got a 17.
I
Okay.
also got a 17.
I have a D20, so yeah.
You're
Okay,
very
so-
charming.
So I mean, with 4, like you guys keep an eye out, and as soon as Asher spots somebody, you
Mhm.
immediately go like run over and ask them and keep their eyes like away
Mhm.
from the building while Fawkes and
keep
Jill
walking.
just lift Spirit right up there. And honestly, like the vent cover wasn't all that well attached. Like they didn't maybe consider somebody going in through the vents.
But they weren't planning for a 10-year-old to break into their weird.
No.
Yeah.
So
That's their fault, really.
yeah,
I mean, at that
absolutely
point.
goes in without a hitch. And Spirit is now in the vents.
Spirit is in the vents.
Did I take the lighter with me so I could make the
Ooh.
Die
Well,
Hard
you
reference?
Yeah, you gotta do that.
Yeah, for
I
real.
think you had the flashlight, so that's the only.
He just keeps saying
I think-
"yippee-ki-yay" over and over again.
I think probably Spirit still would have wanted to have just been like, "Hey, Asher, can you hold the flashlight? But can I borrow the lighter? You know, in case it's like dark in there, in the vents."
Yeah, where there's oil residue and stuff. Absolutely.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Be really
Yeah.
careful, okay?
Okay.
And only use it if you really need it because it does run out. So,
True. I mean, flashlights last forever.
well, I mean, it's easier to replace batteries
Yeah.
than oil, but yeah.
And it feels like they last forever. So
Yeah.
You can still do the Die Hard line.
Yeah, so just be careful. But, yeah,
Out to the coast. We'll have a good time.
Okay, so and none of your fears were small spaces or dark. So that's
Nope.
Jill and Asher. So
Yeah.
you were mostly fine. You kind of army crawl your way through, just like your dad would have definitely taught you. Army crawl your way through the vent, and you come to a place where there is an open, like there's another vent cover below, like in the bottom of it, that you can see down into the kitchen of Nick's.
Ooh.
okay.
Inside Nick's, everything looks spotless, like someone came through with a fancy schmancy cleaning service, and everything is like sparkly clean by the light. Even the vent is sparkly, way sparklier and cleaner than you would imagine a place that mostly sold chicken tenders and fries would
Grease trap.
have their
Yeah.
their vent be. It
You're
looks.
sure as shooting gonna know.
Overhead.
something there. Yeah.
You also don't see anything. There's no furniture. It's been cleaned. But it's empty.
Weird.
Now you also know, because it's the same layout as your building, there is a basement and an upstairs.
There's not any cooking equipment either?
Mm-mm.
Like no fire?
Nothing.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Crisis averted.
Yeah. I mean, what would be the most logical place for Spirit to let them in? Because the front door has chains that I don't think I'm going to be able to get off of there.
The back door might be able to be unlocked, but you're not familiar with that kind of door. So
From the inside,
also from where you are, you could only go backward. If you needed to back out, that would be the only way out of the vent, or down from where you are.
Right.
So you could drop to the floor of the kitchen and hope
You might be
that you can
trapped
open
forever.
the back door.
But I mean, aside from the front and back door, is there anywhere else that Spirit for sure knows that he could likely let them in? Because we saw that
Maybe
the
a
windows
window?
were mostly boarded up.
Maybe a window from the second floor, but again, you can't know for sure.
Okay. I think Spirit's not going to want to get trapped in here
Trapped.
potentially, and he's just going to wiggle his way back out.
As you're moving, you do see a flashing red light.
Okay.
That's the only thing weird.
Where?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Kind of in the vicinity of the back door, but would also be very close to the basement door.
Okay, I'm gonna still back up because I'm gonna let the others know, because that would kind of affect, Spirit might not really know what it is, but if the others have a better idea, that would affect whether we go in or if we just bail and say like this is too dangerous.
Yeah.
So you grit your way back out. Reverse army
Super
call.
gritty.
Go great.
Super
You're a goody child.
Well, you got the difficulty was a 10 and you got a 17. I'm not like you're good.
You're good.
You're able to get out, and then your like little feet come back out through, and so Jill and Fawkes see you and catch you basically.
Mhm.
Now,
Drag you
right
out.
now, before you come down, you could place the vent cover back over, but right now it's down. But you guys are clear. No one saw you, to your knowledge.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it back on just in case. Like,
Or at least
because
just
we're
enough
not
so-
sure.
Yeah.
So, guys, there's nothing in there. Like nothing. Like no cooking equipment or furniture.
They got rid of the whole restaurant?
But there was this
Well, I mean, they're making it into an
flashing light.
office.
Yeah,
What?
but you know how hard it is to get rid of all that stuff?
Yeah.
What about a light?
Yeah, so there's like this red flashing light kind of close to like the back door and the basement door. I don't know. It was pretty dark.
Security system?
Yeah, I kind of wish I had taken that flashlight instead, but you know.
The lighter was really cool.
Come out
so-
to the
What?
coast.
Can I have it back though?
We'll get together. Have a few laughs. Yeah.
And so, with that, we're gonna stop there for tonight.
Okay.
Dude, it's a security system.
Probably.
Or
All
a
right.
camera.
Something. It's definitely something.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, and we will be back with you next week.
See you next week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I gotta get into the basement.
Thank you for listening. You can find us at evenfootinggames.com or on the socials at evenfootinggames. Kids on Bikes RPG is by Renegade Game Studios. Our cast is Lee Baldwin, Phil Brabson, Jason Cassidy, Aaryn Easton, and Rick Taylor. Our theme music is written and performed by Jimmy St. James. Our podcast would not be possible without the help of our patrons, Debbie, Kristen, Robin, Alex, Gina, Ralphie, Merrills, and Cassie. If you would like digital downloads of our books and other exclusive content, consider supporting us at patreon.com/evenfootinggames.